Today's video is all about our foal's first time nursing. Now I know a lot of you have been waiting for this and I'm so excited to finally share it with you, but I have to tell you it was a little bit more complicated than we had kind of hoped it would be, so it just took a little bit to get this video out there. If you're new here, my name is Brandi and this channel is all about horses and my journey with horsemanship. So if you want to learn more about horses or follow my journey, you can start by hitting that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Also, I just want to say if you're just tuning in, I would recommend heading over to my equine reproduction playlist and watching the videos that lead up to this one so you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Foal's first hour, they should be standing. Second hour, they should be nursing. Third hour, the placenta is delivered. Okay, well, when it came to nursing, our little guy had some struggles. Basically, when he was born, I've not seen this before and I was very concerned. I actually was afraid that he might be stillborn. He had his tongue hanging way out on the left side. I could see it as soon as his muzzle started coming out. I could see his tongue hanging out and it was really dark. So I honestly thought that he might be dead. When he came out and was breathing, everything seemed to be normal. The little guy was right on track and standing within an hour like he's supposed to, but when it came time to nursing, Nika really didn't want anything to do with him. And she wasn't afraid of him or acting aggressive towards him, nothing like that. She just kept walking. And, you know, honestly, that's kind of normal of her because she's a horse that just wants to be moving all the time. And she's just kind of like, well, I don't know what this little thing is, but it's following me, and I'm just going to keep walking and see if it leaves. So basically, she's walking around and around and around the stall, and the little guy is just following her around, and, you know, she would stop, and he would put his tongue was still hanging out at this point, so he'd have his tongue, and he'd be rubbing it on her shoulder, and he'd be, you know, licking her knee, and he'd have it on her belly, and then he'd have it on her hock, and then he'd go to her tail, and then he'd go to her nose, and then he's licking the wall. I mean, the little guy was all over the place. I tried to stay out of it. Jason and I really didn't want to get involved unless we absolutely had to. So at this point, Jason had brought our daughter into the house so he could put her back to bed because she was out with us for the whole birth. And after I watched this go on for a while, I was getting really concerned because I knew that it was important for him to be nursing as soon as possible after getting up. This is what was going on before I decided to put a halter on Nika to get her to stand still. There was just a lot of meandering around that was happening, and I felt that it was taking too long. Here you can really see how his tongue hangs out of the left side of his mouth. I think that also made it a little bit more difficult for him to nurse at first. It's really motoring. I put a halter on her to see if I could get her to stand still, and that really helped because he was able to be with her. But again, he can't figure out where he's supposed to nurse from. So, and she was getting kind of irritated with him because, like I said, he was, you know, licking her knee, her nose, her belly, everything. So I was kind of struggling on my own. And when Jason came back out, I had him take Nika's lead, and I kind of tried to corral the baby in the general direction that he was supposed to be. Now, we didn't catch any of this on video because we both had our hands full, and I video with my phone, so there was just nothing that we could do. We did have a camera out there, but it was turned off, so we didn't get footage of any of that part. But you get my drift. if you've never handled a brand new foal, I'm talking like 2 hours old, you have no idea how strong those little buggers are. So here I am trying to, and he's still, you know, he's still kind of wet, and I'm trying to wrangle him in the direction, and he's just pushing back against me. So I'm trying not to put too much pressure on him, but yet kind of just sort of like guide him over there. It didn't take too long, and then he finally did figure it out and started nursing, and, you know, Jason and I had like, woohoo, you know, we were so excited. But anyway, so this video is all about his first few moments of nursing on his own with mom. So this was after we took Nika's halter off and got out of the way and just kind of let them have their moment. So, but I wanted to make sure to get a little bit of that on video to show you. He was just on it. Okay, he's got the other one. Oopsie. Good, Nika.
I can hear her stomach just...
Yeah, she's got to pass that.
Sure, her timer not as bad as you would have thought.
It was worse than I thought.
Okay.
It was better than
Nika's milk is coming out in streams, spraying everywhere. She's like, wake up, you have to eat. I just want to sleep. Aww. Just needs to lay down and he'd be able to get in there. Good. Look at, he is nursing.
Is he actually?
Yeah,
Oh my
determined little bugger. He just had a hold of it.
Wow, poor mom.
Yeah.
This there's a little pinhole.
Whoopsie. Just fell on my mama. Boy, he's determined.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
He's alright.
Okay, seriously, wasn't that just the sweetest thing ever? For those of you who are really enjoying this journey, thank you so much for being involved and for all of your kind comments. I read each and every one of them, and I just think it just makes my day. I think it's really awesome to share this and to feel like others are a part of it too. If you've been through situations like this, please leave me a comment below. Let me know how your story went. I would love to hear about it, and I think it would be really great for others in the community to be able to see it and learn from your experiences too. So leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because next you're going to get to see the placenta and everything that went with that. And I did get to inspect that placenta, and I got all that on video to show you. Thanks for watching. Bye.